All right. I am live. I am so excited to be with you here today. My name is Lee, if we have not met yet. I'm a mom of four, and I'm the mom that has done all of the things in order to be able to stay at home with my kids. I've got so much lined up for you today, but I'm going to be covering how to build a six-figure business online this year in a done for you way where you're not having to go out and spend weeks and months and years learning, where you're not having to welcome, thanks for joining in. Let me know where you are from. I am coming at you from Washington State. Where are you joining in from? Are you from the US? Are you from around the world? I would love to know who it is that is out there that I'm talking to, because we get to hang out in a place like this, in an online space where it's free to be able to connect with other people. And we're living in an amazing time, right? This is like 2024. Things like this didn't exist that long ago. So I'm so excited again to be here with you. My name is Lee. We're going to be talking about how to build a six-figure business online that is fully automated. This has been a game changer for me. Like, that is kind of an overused term, but it has been, because it has changed my life just in a matter of weeks. Just since I discovered this system, I have got joy. I've got the hope that I haven't had in a long time. I've got time with my family and time to be able to spend with my kids and actually be present without having to worry about finances. That's why I am so passionate about showing up and helping you guys learn this system as well, because it will change your life when you see what this can do. I'm going to be taking you inside of our community and showing you the results that other people get, because it's not just me that's getting results, it's other people as well. And I am so passionate about this. Now, there's going to be people out there who are going to call it all of the names in the book. They're going to say, it's a scam. They're going to say it's too good to be true. They're going to say it's a pyramid. They're going to say it's MLM. We're going to be talking about all of those things and why those are not true, and why this can help so many people. I have jumped into the community. I was skeptical too. I said all of the things too, but I jumped in after learning how it all works. And anytime that there's a program or something that where people are getting a lot of results, anytime where there's something good happening and people's lives are being changed, and it's different than what you have maybe been used to, people are going to question that. People are going to say, oh, it sounds too good to be true. They're going to just dismiss it, because they're not, maybe that's just kind of their automatic reaction when they hear something that's too good to be true. And so we've just been kind of trained as a society to expect uh, minimal, to expect mediocre, to expect, an hourly wage at a job. So thank you. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm happy to be here with you. So we're going to be, again, talking about a six-figure income. And I would love to know, let me know in the comments what making six figures over the next year would do for you, because that is actually, from what I am seeing inside the program, that is actually an underestimate. So what would, if we could just think about six figures, if you could hit $100,000 this year, what would that do for you? How would that make you feel if you had, that money in your bank account, that you knew that you had a system that was out there working for you, if you knew that you had this way to be able to have a fully automated business online that is bringing you in money, and you're able to do it in just 2 hours a day. I'm going to be talking about this 2 hours a day. Welcome. Thanks for joining. I am so excited to have you guys along with me for this journey. So just in 2 hours a day, if you could build a business that brings in a six-figure income for you and your family, how would that change your life? I'd love to know what you would do with that. Would you get out of debt? Would you finally send in that last loan, or that last payment on your student loan, that last payment on your car? Like, what would that do for you? Would you be able to take your family on a vacation? Would you be able to, maybe make the transition away from the current job that you're at? Would you be able to would you be able to stop working multiple jobs and multiple side hustles, just trying to get your bills paid, just trying to, make it through the month? What would $100,000 do for you? Again, I'm so excited that you guys are here with me. And I'm going to be jumping into how exactly this all works and how you can do it for yourself, because we can look through all of these testimonials that I'm going to show you. I can talk about my own journey, but at the end of the day, this is about you having success with this program. And I'm so passionate about this, you guys, that I'm actually going to be jumping in and mentoring you guys, because you can have success, and I believe that you can have success as well. I'm going to be starting that up this week for my current people who are already that have already purchased from me, but I'm going to be starting that up for my new students as well, because I care about your results. I care about you having success with this. And the second reason for that is I know it works. You just need to have a place where you can come to, a place where you can get help. We do have a mentoring program that's part of the course. We do have a community, I shouldn't say course, program. This is much more than just a course. We do have a community that is part of the program. And there are, thousands of people in there. I don't want anybody to get lost. I want everybody to have a place where they feel safe to come, a place where they feel safe to ask in a small setting. So that is why I am doing that. And I fully believe that every single person out there can do this. You just have to have a phone, Wi-Fi, and the willingness to be coachable, the willingness to show up, and the willingness to apply these skills that you're going to learn. This is not a get-rich quick scheme. It's not about making money overnight. This is about learning skills that can help you and help you in in 2024 right now. So I just saw an article last night on Forbes that puts the digital marketing space, learning how to make money online, in a $1.5 trillion industry projected by 2030. So this is already a trending industry. It's here, it's popular, but it's just set to skyrocket, is set to really, really grow over the next coming years. And this is a skill that companies are looking for, businesses are looking for. So it's more than just about being able to make money now, which is great. Yes, you want to be able to support your family now. You want to be able to pay your bills now. You want to be able to, get out of debt now. But it's also about learning these skills that are going to help you in the current, that are going to help be able to be successful in the decade that we're living in the time that we're living in. Because this is a brand new skill. This is a brand new kind of trade. I don't know, trade, that's not quite the right word. Back in the day there were silversmiths, back in the day there were goldsmiths. This is the trend. This is how things are moving. Everything in our world is going digital, and so this skill is really in demand, of being able to learn how to utilize social media, being able to learn how to build the skills to make money online, to be able to learn the skills to grow a following, to be able to learn the skills of how to use email marketing to grow your business. People are looking to learn those skills. This is the fastest growing industry. Again, Forbes has this at $1.5 trillion by 2030, but the current market is actually at 1.2 billion. And I'm going to switch pens because I think my pen is dying here. And so I'm going to go ahead and jump on in to the community so I can show you exactly how this works. This is not about you working harder. It's not about you putting in more hours, which is what you may have been trained to do. You may have been trained that, okay, if I want to make more money, I'm going to have to put in more time. This is about having a system that's out there working for you. This is about having a program where you can hit the ground running and have this working in your favor, working when you're not working. And so I'm going to show you inside the program, you actually get a done for you website. So if you're going, hey, I don't know anything about tech, don't know anything about how to set up a website, you're going to get this as part of the program, because part of being able to make money online is having your own website. This is how we're able to take payments. This is how we're able to make 100% profit. This is how payments come directly to us, and we're not having to sit around and wait for payments. It's how we're not losing out on payments. And so that is why it is not an MLM, is you're not making somebody else rich. You are not doing all of the work. You're not the little hamster on the wheel doing all of the work to make the sale, and then you're getting a small portion of that. You're actually making 100% profit. You're able to hit the ground running with a done for you website. So you could literally plug in today. You can jump in. I will be personally mentoring my community, which is right now a small group because I'm just getting going, but to have that place to come and ask your questions, you can get that this week. Make sure that you're up and running, that you've got everything ready to go, and that you could hit the ground running by this weekend. You could be having your website up. You could be having your automation system working for you that we're going to talk about. And being able to bring in payments by this weekend. So this is my website right here, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You're going to get your own website as part of it. You can come up with your own creative name, but you can go here to see the programs that are available, to see how this whole system works in action and exactly what you're going to get. So again, empoweredpassiveincome.com, you do need to put in the 3 W's in order to be able to get to that website. So just a little tip there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. I do have my computer people over here that I'm going to be sharing my screen with. You guys on my phone, I'm going to be taking you down here in a second so you can see exactly, what it is that we're talking about. And so there are 4 different programs that are part of this. And then I need to give me a second to flip my camera around. And then, so here is what it looks like inside of our community. Again, these are so much more than just courses. These are programs in the e-learning industry to help you make money online. We've got 4 different programs, and these are essentially 4 different income streams that are in your pocket, 4 different income streams that can be hitting your account on a daily basis. And so the first one, this is our Legacy Builders program. This is kind of our business in the box. This is everything that you could ever need to be able to be successful with an online business. You're going to learn how to, create your own products if that's a thing that you want to do. You're going to learn how to create your own community if that's a thing that you want to do. You're going to learn how to market. You're going to learn all of the things. Then we've got our digital mastery. This is kind of the step down from that. And with this digital mastery, you're going to also able to qualify for having 3 income streams. And so with the Legacy Builders program, that those 4 income streams are a $900 income stream, a $600 income stream, a $300 income stream, and a $100 income stream. So when you're looking at those types of amounts, you can suddenly see how making 6 figures, which is only like $800 a day, how that's suddenly possible in a year. And we have people going way beyond 6 figures in a year. We have people hitting 6 figures in just a few months when they jump in and they're able to learn these skills, when they're able to learn how to market online, grow a following, be able to leverage free social media. You're not having to go and spend money on ads or anything like that. We don't teach those. We actually, everything in our program is set up around you being able to make money recurring without having recurring expenses, to not have monthly expenses that are going into this, because that can really drag you down. Is when you're trying to run a business and you're like, oh, I just got to make it through the month. I just have to be able to pay my bills. I just have to be able to make sure that all of my expenses are covered. You're not going to have it with this, because it is 100% profit and there's no expenses, once you get going. It's basically a one-time investment. So then our $300 income stream is our passive daily pay blueprint. And this is just following a simple blueprint where you're learning the skills to be able to make pay on a daily basis. And again, that is coming straight to you. It's not going to somebody else. You're able to jump in because of that and make 100% profit. You're not losing out money to other people. And then we've got our $100 launch pad. This is kind of this getting started. If you're new to online business and you're going, okay, I would love to be able to get my business launched. I would love to be able to get my business up and running. The launch pad is going to be your ticket to that. And then we've also exclusive bonuses. I'm loving what's inside of the bonuses, amazing bonuses. But then again, this is much more than just these courses. This is actually an entire program, more than just you getting training and you being left hanging in the dark, because that's what most courses are. Most courses are going to, give you those tools. They're going to give you the training. They're going to give you the knowledge, but they're not going to give you anything after that. They're not going to help you be successful. They're not going to give you mentoring. They're not going to give you ongoing training. And so this is, what comes with it is the digital growth community. This is our community of other people in this program who are seeing success, other people who've, are learning, other people who've got questions. And so you can come in here at any time. This search bar here is amazing because you can come in and literally get any question answered, anything that I've ran into, search bar, and you're probably going to come up with an answer for that to be able to help you. There's also people on here from around the world, 6-figure and 7-figure earners who are doing this and having success. So this is one right here, Christelle, and she's made almost 72,000 during the last 90-day run. So every 90 days, we're having a run or a sprint to be able to help us. And the goal for those is to help you make 30,000, but some people do, way beyond that, like Christelle. So she did 72,000 during our last 90-day run. We just had a new run that started that's called a 90-day success sprint. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining in. So the 90-day success sprint works. We just started. We're on day maybe 6 or 7 now. And this is all about getting you the mentoring, getting you the help you need each day to be successful. They're short little videos of getting, 6-minute pouring into you from our mentor, from our 7-figure mentor. Like, where else can you get that and not have any sort of expense for that? So I'm going to show you some of the other wins. And this is on our win page. This is constantly being updated as wins come in throughout the day. So she made $600. She said she had another $300 come in. So she must have had two $300 sales that day while she was getting her hair done. We've got Jeff. He says official 30,000 in 45 days. Britton, I think is how you say her name. First $1,800 day. So that was, she sold 2 of the $900 programs. Again, this is 100% profit. She didn't lose out money to anybody else. She didn't lose out a portion of those to, an MLM or somebody above her that was making most of that. This was pure profit for her. So I love her story. I just came across this yesterday, and she says, a few months ago, devastated thinking about leaving my new baby and going back to work right away. And so you might be in that place too, of having kids, of being at a place of like, I didn't have kids to never see them. I didn't have kids to not enjoy them. I didn't have kids to be working all the time and not being able to spend time with them. And that's what she felt. And I know that as a mom myself, of that feeling. And I was in that same position too when I had kids. And it's like, I don't want to give my kids over to a daycare provider and then never see them. I don't want to get a phone call and know that they said mama, and then it was to the daycare provider. I don't want to get a phone call and know that, and them tell me, oh, they just took their first step and I wasn't there to see it, right? And so that's what Britton was experiencing, that terror in her heart. Every mother has this, right? And she was, looking at having to work, that she was going to leave her new baby. And she didn't, she loved her job, but she didn't she didn't want to be in a position to have to leave him. And so she says, finding this program was an answer to my prayers and has allowed me to be able to stay at home with them. And she goes on to say she just had her first $1,800 day and her mind is blown. And she didn't want to market to friends and family, after being in an MLM. And that's what that is what I love about this program, is that it's not about going after friends and family. It's not about hounding them. It's not about throwing parties. It's not about them you getting them to buy your stuff, right? But she says most of my success has come from a brand new account. So this is something that you can do with zero followers with an account that has never existed before. Believe it or not, I didn't even have a TikTok before I started this program. I did not have social following there, yet it has been very easy for me to jump on, grow a following, to be able to jump in and have people saying, yes, I'm ready. Yes, I want to learn this. Yes, I'm excited to get started. And so she made that $1,800 from going live on TikTok. And she goes on to say her husband's so proud of her. Her son's thriving because she's able to be with him. She's able to give him that time. She's not having to be at a job all day. And she says pretty much what everybody says, that they didn't think they could do this. And I was in the same boat of going, hey, I don't think I could ever do this. Like, maybe other people could have success with this, but not me, right? But I am actually showing up, actually doing this, learning the skills, jumping in, doing the things. And so I'm going to go ahead and flip this around here so that I can, so you can see my face again. All right. And okay. And in addition to this, in addition to the community, we've got mentorings that are happening on a weekly basis, multiple weekly basis. We actually have tech calls that happen every single week, so that if you run into any tech issues, which you shouldn't, because 95% of this is already done for you, you can jump in there and get your questions answered. So I'm going to show the calendar real quick to my computer people, but you can kind of get an idea that there are things going on every single day. This is not about you being left in the dark. It's not about you trying to figure it out all on your own. This is about you having success with this program and seeing success for yourself. And again, on top of this, I am jumping in and mentoring my own people because A, I believe that you can do this, and C, or B, A, I believe you can do this. B, I believe in you. I believe that you can have success with this program. I believe in it that much that I am willing to, do this on top of my 2-hour workday. I'm willing to do this because I care about your results. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how this all works. Again, 6 figures in, over the next year is totally doable with this program. That works out to, $833 per day. So when you're selling programs where you're seeing $900 hitting your bank account, where you're seeing $600 hitting your bank account, $300 and that $100 income stream, so $833 a day to hit that 6 figures for the year suddenly starts looking doable. And so I want you to think, if you could have $900 hitting your bank account or $600 hitting your bank account and be to learn the skills to do that on a daily basis, how would that change your life? How would that make you feel seeing that hitting your bank account, knowing that you're helping other people being able to stay at home with their family, being able to be the kind of mom they want to be, being able to be the kind of dad that they want to be, being able to be the kind of grandma that they want to be, that's actually present with their kids, that's actually being able to, enjoy their kids well before they're grown and gone. Time goes by fast, and it's going by faster, than you even know until you get back and you look and go, where have the years gone? And so, again, this is super, super doable because this program is about helping you learn the skills to be able to make daily pay so that you're able to hit these numbers easily. Again, we have people who are following the system, who are following this step-by-step blueprint, and they are, hitting the 6 figures way before the year is even up. And so it just goes to show, just like Britton that I just showed you that was devastated to have to leave her new baby, she jumped in, she did the thing, she learned our system, she learned our 2-hour workday, she's following the blueprint, and she is seeing results from this, right? Anybody can do this. You don't have to have a following. You don't have to have an existing website. You're going to get a done for you website as part of this. You don't need to know tech to have to set up that website, right? You don't have to know tech of how to set up a sales funnel, of how to set up follow-up emails. It is all done for you. And again, you can go here to my website. You need to put in the W's, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You can see all of this in action for yourself. And I would love for you to be able to check it out, see exactly what you're going to get, to be able to look through our different programs and see how 6 figures a year is doable for you, how 6 figures a year, is easy actually. So we're going to go ahead and break down exactly how this works, how this system works. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. Let me know if you have any questions. I would love to be able to answer any questions for you about this program. So again, first up with this program, to be successful selling anything online, I don't care what it is, you need a product that is highly in demand. Again, our products are in the e-learning industry. They are in the digital space, which is highly growing. $1.5 trillion is what Forbes predicts by 2030. This year, it's at $1.2 billion a day. That's in 2024. So it's about having products that people want. Again, we have 4 different products. This actually gives you 4 different income streams to be able to meet customers right where they're at, right in the financial situation that they're in, to be able to help them. This is about helping people learn how to start an online business. This is about helping existing online business owners learn skills to see more success, to see more money in their business. And this is about, thirdly, the third type of customer we have is a person who's going, hey, I don't have any interest in an online business. I don't have an online business, but I would love to be able to bring in money for my family. I would love to be able to help others, be successful with this. And so that is our third type of customer out there. Again, this is 4 income streams that are hitting your bank account at 100% profit. I want you to know that this is not an MLM. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is about learning the skills to make daily pay with these products. So again, 4 different income streams that can hit your account, and money stacks up so much faster than just selling. Like if you've been in an MLM and you've been selling lipstick, and you might make $9 on that. With this, you're going to, that same one sale that you had to go and chase a customer for, that you had to go and, really work for, that same effort that you're going to put in, instead of $9 where you're doing all of the work and the company is making all of the money, with this, you're having $900 amounts hitting your bank account at that 100% profit. So you can imagine how much faster this stacks up. This is not, it does not take you all month to be able to do this. It doesn't take you weeks to be able to do this. This is actually happening in our 2-hour workday that I'm going to talk to you about. I'm going to show you exactly how this 2 hours breaks down, and what we're doing during this 2 hours to be able to help people get started with these highly demand products, to help them get started, to learn the skills, to be able to make money online, to help them learn the skills to have a successful business that's out there working for them, and that is fully automated. And so that is the second piece of this. These products, they're done for you. You don't have to go and create them. You don't have to go and come up with something. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, right? If there's something that's working, why go and reinvent the wheel again? That's the whole reason why, Starbucks, they didn't just make one and, found it was successful. It's like, okay, this was successful. We figured out what works. We figured out what products, that we're going to sell. We figured out, how to get customers. We figured out the branding. We figured out all the things. Let's repeat ourselves. Let's other people have success with this too. This is different. It is, done and ready to go out of the box. And it is essentially what I like to think of as a franchise in a digital space. So if it's successful and other people are having success with it, why can't you have success? And again, nothing that you have to go and create. You don't have to tweak these. You don't have to, rebrand these. These are done for you and ready to go. So you can cross those products off the list. These are highly in demand products. Why go and reinvent the system? And the same goes for how we make sales. This is through our automation system. And this is another piece that is done for you. You don't have to go and create this. If there's a system that works, if there's a system that is set up that is working for others, again, why go and reinvent that wheel? So you're going to get, as part of all of these products, you're going to also get our automation system. So again, you don't have to learn tech. You don't have to go and set this up yourself. You don't have to test and tweak different sales funnels. You don't even have to know what a sales funnel is to have an automated system that's out there working for you. With this automation system, again, check it off your list because it comes with the program. You're going to get this. If you can copy and paste one line of text up into the place, the URL in your browser where you go and type in websites, if you can copy and paste one line of text, you can have this automation set up for you. It's 95% done. You're going to just have to do, that 5% to connect in all of your information, to be able to connect in your payment gateways. So that is how that's how you're able to have that money hitting your bank account directly. That's how it's not going to a third party, is you have this set up for payments to come directly to you. That's how I can tell you that it is not a scam. It's not going to be something that you do all of the work and then you're like, I didn't get paid. This is coming directly to you. It's how it's not an MLM. You're not making somebody else rich. You're not, doing all of the work, and then somebody else is getting all the profits through these automation systems, setting up your accounts, setting up how you're taking payments, your payment gateways. That's how you're able to make 100% profit. And so what would it feel like if you could have a automated system, a freedom machine that's out there working for you, that's out there doing all of the heavy lifting for you, that's bringing in your sales? And this is how our 2-hour workday works. This is how we're able to work just 2 hours a day. It's because we have a system that's out there working for us. It's because we have this freedom machine. It's because we have this sales funnel, this automated way to be able to bring in sales, while we're out at the grocery store, while we're out at the beach, while we're out at the movie, while we're on vacation. It's because of this automated system. And again, this is done for you. You don't need to know how to set this up. If you can copy and paste a line of text, you can do this. And if you're like, okay, I can't even do that, we actually have a tech team that you can hire for, it's very cheap amount to get that set up for you. But almost everybody inside of the program is able to do this themselves. Again, it's pretty much copying and pasting and then putting in your own accounts. You're going to have your own payment account where people are going to pay you directly. It's going to come into your own Stripe account. It's going to come into your own PayPal. So that, again, that's how you're able to make that 100% profit. That's how you're able to get paid directly and not have to lose out money to somebody else, right? And so both of these we've got our products. We've got our highly end products that people want, that people are paying for. We know people are paying for these. Just in the last 90 days for these specific products, it's something like $12 million of sales that were made. And our number one selling product is our $900 Legacy Builder. And so this product alone, our Legacy Builder program, this actually did over $10 million just in the last 90 days. So let that sink in for a second. That is a ton of money of people who are saying, yes, I want to be able to learn skills to make money online. Yes, I want to learn about digital marketing. Yes, I want to learn how to leverage free social media. I don't want to have to pay for ads. Yes, I want to have an automated system that's out there working for me. And so that is how we're able to have this $900 hitting our account, hitting our bank account, and doing it in a way that's on automation, doing it in a way where we're not having to go and chase customers, where we're not having to, go and sell to friends and family, where we're not having to host parties. I mean, there's nothing wrong with MLMs for the people that are out there that are doing that. But for me, that's something that I didn't want to do. And that's one thing that I love about this program. And so the main place where our 2 hours a day are spent, again, this is all based around a 2-hour workday. It's based around you have a system that's out there working for you, because this is done. We've checked it off the list. Once you get your payment gateway set up, once you get everything set up, it's all ready to go. And so that you can check that off your list. Again, the products, they're all done for you as well. So you can check that off your list. They're not something that you have to go and touch again. And so this is where our 2-hour workday comes in. This is helping people design the system, helping with other people who are out there who are wanting to learn skills to make money online, who are wanting to learn how to change their families' lives, who are wanting to learn to have how to have the time freedom and how to have financial freedom to be able to live the life that they want to live, to be able to, go from just barely getting by, to go from living paycheck to paycheck, to go from, just barely scraping by through the month, to have a system that's out there working for them. The discovery system works just in this method. You're going to have a website just like I do. Again, mine, you're going to put in the W's and then empoweredpassiveincome.com. And that's going to take you to a page. It's going to take your customers to your website with your information. They're going to put in their email and say, yes, I want to learn more about this. Yes, I want to learn how to get started. And they're going to get into your automation system that way. They're going to learn about the products. They're going to learn how it all works. They're going to learn how they can get started. And then they're going to go through your automation system where you have your payment gateway set up. You have your website set up, and then payments will come in directly to you. So our 2-hour workday, it consists of very simple things. Now, I am going to say this, that I was kind of scared when I found out about this, but now looking back in hindsight, it is actually way easier than I thought. It's way less intimidating than I thought. And I actually get energy from completing our 2-hour workday. It's not something that is draining me. It's not something where I feel physically exhausted afterwards, like, some other side hustles can make you feel. All right. So with our 2-hour workday, part of this is learning. Part of this is training. Part of this is jumping into our mentoring. Part of it is jumping into things like our 90-day success sprint that's going on right now, where, I jump in, 6-minute video, get on, watch that video. I don't have time to be sitting on a call all day. I'm a mom of 4. I don't have, all day to be on a video call. This is 6 minutes where we're getting that help that we need. That is part of our 2-hour workday. It's part of getting that mentoring. It's part of getting that training. That is part of the 2-hour workday. And the other pieces of that 2-hour workday, there's different options for different personalities. There's our copy and paste ad methods where you're going to copy and paste proven ads to free ad sites. There's also faceless marketing. If you're going, hey, I can never get on camera, I can never go live, I can never, do that. We have faceless marketing options for you where you're going to learn how to market your business on social media for free without ever having to show your face. And I was kind of at that position of, okay, I'm okay with doing posts, but I don't ever want to go live, right? But I did. I'm here because I have seen the results of the program. I have seen the results that are inside of the lives being changed. I'm going, yes, I want to live a life of impact. I want to help other families change lives. And I knew that this was something that I had to do. This is outside of my comfort zone. This is outside of what, just comes naturally to me. But I care about your success. I care about you having success with this program. I care about you changing your family's lives and doing it in a way that's not going to eat up your entire day, doing it in a way that's actually going to free up your time. And so the other pieces of our 2-hour workday are creating 3 pieces of content. And so these are short pieces of content. These are short form content. They're, videos that are a minute long. And again, there are faceless options out there that we go through in the system that you can learn if you're like, I would never put my face on a camera. I would never get on a camera. These are 3 pieces of content that you're committing to make every day. And so these take about 20 to 30 minutes. They're going to take maybe a smidge longer when you're just getting going. I had no idea how to create these, just a few short weeks ago. I had no idea how this worked. So I jumped in, I had to learn that, but they're very quick once you get going, once you know who you're talking to, what it is to say. These are super simple to make. I can jump on, get these done in just a few minutes. So this is probably, 15 to 30 minutes of my day is creating those pieces of content where people are able to engage. They're able to ask questions. They're able to, let you know that, yes, they're ready. They want to learn more. And then you can send them into your automation system. So then you have about 15 minutes where you're going to be responding to those people that are saying, yes, I would love more information. You're answering those questions. You're, helping get them into your automation system, sending them to your website. So again, you're going to get your own website, but this is mine, 3Ws, empoweredpassiveincome.com. You can go there to see how the whole system works. Look through the different products, see which option is right for you, and get started. And again, I take care of my people. I make sure that you have everything you need to have success. I make sure that you are able to get all of your questions answered. I'm going to be jumping in this week on a weekly basis, starting this week, because again, I am new to this. I am new to, being in this program, but I am, at least a few weeks ahead of you. I've learned so much just in those few weeks, but I want you to have a place where you feel safe to come. I want you to have a place where you know that you're going to be able to get help, where you know that I'm going to be able to point you in the right direction. That is on top of the 2-hour workday. That's just something that I'm doing out of the goodness of my heart because I care about your results. I care about you having success with it. So 15 minutes, responding to questions, responding to emails, making sure that customers are getting their questions answered, that they're getting the help they need to make the decision that's right for them. And the other piece of this is what I'm doing just now is going live. Now, again, this is not necessarily a requirement. It's something that I knew that I needed to do if I was going to best reach my perfect customer. But there are also free ad options, again, where you're copying and pasting, you're spending that time instead of going live. You could copy and paste proven ads to free ad sites where people are going to learn how to make money online, where they're looking for a job, where they're looking for a way to support their family. So that is kind of the flip option of that. If you're going, hey, I would never go live. I said the same thing just a few short weeks ago. So don't be surprised if you change your mind when you see just how powerful this is, when you see that you can have an impact on other families' lives, when you show up and you're able to answer questions. And so I'm going to go ahead, and if you've got questions, let me know. I would love to be able to get them answered while I'm here with you, while I am live with you. And then I'm going to go ahead and erase this. So that is our 2-hour workday. Again, just a few short weeks ago, I thought this sounded like super overwhelming. I thought it sounded intimidating, like this is something that I would never do, but I've jumped in and now I'm looking back and going, wow, what was I so scared of? Why did I think this was so hard? And again, it's something that has energized my day. It's not something that has, drained my energy, that has left me feeling physically exhausted. So when people learn about your discovery, when you go through this discovery system and customers learn about how this works, they're going to get into your automation system. They're going to go to your website. Again, you can see all of this in action, how it works. You can see exactly what you're going to get. Those web pages, they're all done. The automation system, it is all done, right? And so they're going to learn through your automation system about your products. They're going to say either, this isn't for me, I don't want to do this, or they're going to say, yes, I would love to be able to learn the skills. Yes, I would love to learn how to make daily pay. Yes, I would love to learn how to make 100% profit. I would love to learn, how to have a product where I am able to have $900 hitting my bank account at a time. And they're going to say, yes, I'm ready to get started. I want to get going. Sign me up. And then that's when they're going to become your new customer. And again, this is happening in an automated way. You're not having to go and chase them. They're not having to go and come back to you. It's all happening through the websites that you're given. It's happening through the automation system that you're given. And so the new customer will come in. They, again, pay you directly because you have your own website set up. You have your own automation. You have your own payment gateways set up. And so that new customer, again, that is 100% profit that is hitting your bank account. It's 100% profit that is coming directly to you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and leave you with one final thought. And that is, what if you could learn the skills, learn our system, learn our proven step-by-step blueprint, and be able to bring in 6 figures for your family? How would that change your life? What could you do with that? I want you to think about that and then go to Empowered Passive Income. You have to put in the W's. Go to Empowered Passive Income to get started, to learn how this works, to jump in to one of these programs, whatever best fits your needs. And again, I am here for you. I know that this will get you results when you follow our step-by-step plan. I know that this will help change your family's life. I know that this can change your family's financial trajectory. I know that all of those debts or dreams and goals that you're going, okay, how are they ever going to happen? How are they going to, how is this ever even going to be possible? How am I ever going to get out of debt? It's going to be decades from now. All of that can suddenly change because of this program. I've seen this with others. I'm seeing this in my own lives. And guys, I cannot tell you how much hope that I have been filled with, how much joy I've been filled with, knowing that it's not going to take me decades and decades to get debts paid off, knowing that it's not going to take decades and decades to reach my goals, knowing that I have a system that's out there, that's fully automated, that's working for me, that's freeing up your time. I have been filled with so much joy of getting my family back, of having that time back with them, of being able to be present with them and not having to worry about, am I going to be able to make it through the month? Am I going to be able to get all the bills covered? Do I have sales coming in? All of that changed when I started this program. And I am so passionate about sharing that with others because I have seen the change in my own life. And I would love for you to be able to experience that same freedom. I would love for you to be able to experience that same joy. I would love for you to be able to experience that having your time with your family back, that having your time with your kids back. So again, www, you have to put in those 3 W's, empoweredpassiveincome.com to get started. You're going to put in your email. You're going to see how this whole automation system works. You're going to see how, which product is right for you. You're going to be able to see how you can make that 100% daily. You're going to see how you can learn our 2-hour workday to be able to make numbers like that, 6 figures a year, or the other people in our group who have been able to hit 6 figures in just 3 or 4 months or 6 months. So amazing things are happening, and I am so excited to be able to be here, to be able to jump in and mentor you, because I care about your success and I know that you can do this. All right, I will see you soon.